Scorpio 2026 is a year of profound transformation and choice. Are you ready to let go of what's holding you back and channel your power into creation? Let's take this year step by step. The main theme of 2026 is beginnings through purification. The year's energy encourages bold decisions, not just changing external circumstances, but rebuilding internal mechanisms, boundaries, values, priorities. For Scorpio, this is a time when internal resources manifest in concrete results, if you're ready to act consciously. And Saturn, which is completing an important cycle in several areas, will help you with this. In astrology, Saturn is associated with limitations, discipline, and challenges, while Scorpio is associated with transformation, deep emotions, and secrets. The period when Saturn is in Scorpio is usually considered a time when people face internal conflicts and difficulties related to their emotions and self-esteem, meaning Scorpios are emerging from the emotional burden of recent years. The number 1 for 2026 is 1. It symbolizes a new beginning, personal will, and responsibility. The element is water, depth of feeling and intuition. The fusion of willpower and profound wisdom produces powerful transformative energy, but without structure, it dissipates. Therefore, the task is to channel intuition into an action plan. Love and relationships. For couples, 2026 invites a period of serious reassessment. Values, shared goals, and role assignments. If there are unfinished business in a couple, the year encourages them to come to light through open, honest conversations, perhaps therapy, or joint planning. Practical advice. One deep conversation a month, like, "Where are we in a year specifically?" will help avoid the accumulation of resentments. For singles, connections come through serious interests, spiritual practices, projects, and closed communities. This isn't about fleeting flirtations, but rather encounters that can change your trajectory. Advice before letting them in. Test your values and boundaries. Test. If someone respects your need for depth and independence, it's a good sign. Conflicts. Scorpios tend to be intense. This year, work with transparency, express your feelings without accusations, formulate requests. "It's important to me. I need." This will reduce drama and bring practical solutions. Career and professional sphere. Professionally, 2026 is a year of deep restructuring and focus. Projects requiring research, restructuring, and crisis management will be successful. This is a time for leaders, analysts, and process and product transformation specialists. 3 work areas. 1. Focus on long-term, meaningful projects. We won't say quickly, but we'll say long-term. 2. Strengthening teams and partnerships. Find reliable people, establish rules of engagement. 3. Creating systems, automation, a process-oriented approach. Practical. Make a list of 3 priority projects and for each, a specific expected result in 6 months. Conduct an interim analysis every 2 weeks. What's driving progress and what's holding you back? Finances and resources, 310 to 340. The financial message is to be cautious with risks and invest in your own resilience. Invest in skills that increase your value, not in fleeting possessions. Reserve. Aim for a 3 to 6 month expense cushion. Major decisions like changing your financial strategy or investing in a startup are triple-checked. Worst-case scenario, exit timeline, and who will support you. Health and energy. Energetically, 2026 will require a balance between deep work and recovery. Scorpios are driven by intensity, so recovery should be systematic. A sleep routine, breathing practices, regular movement, contact or strength training, depending on your preference, and rest rituals. If you notice chronic tension, introduce a weekly recovery ritual. A screen-free day or a 24-hour detox to allow your body and nervous system to reset. Personal development, spirituality, and transformation. This is the central theme of the year. Transformation is not a one-time storm, but a series of purposeful steps. Practices that work. Transformation journal. Record your decisions, emotions, and results. A short ritual in the evening, 10 minutes, will give you insight into the dynamics. 90-day plan. Break a big goal into 3 30-day stages. Working with boundaries. Learn to say no without excuses. Energy protection. Visualizations, simple rituals, restorative practices. Tools. a mentor/coach for acceleration, therapy for deep themes, workshops for practical skills. Don't be afraid to ask for help. Transformation happens faster with support. Key periods and action calendar. Quarter breakdown. January-March, cleansing and planning. Values review, financial review, 90-day plan creation. April-June, action and first steps. Project launches, negotiations, hypothesis testing. July-September, potential crises or validations, time for adjustments, team strengthening and resources. October-December, completion, results collection, preparation for 2027 validation, celebration, and planning for the next cycle. Important. Identify key validation points at the beginning of the year. At least 4 reviews each quarter. Practical plan. Yearly checklist, take it with you. 1. Write down 3 priority goals for the year and 1 critical goal. 2. Build a financial cushion at least 3 months. 3. Create a 90-day plan. Step 1 today. 4. Schedule 4 performance reviews, 1 per quarter. 5. Introduce a weekly recovery ritual, detox evening. 6. Maintain 1 meaningful relationship. Have a deep conversation once a month. 7. Find 1 person/mentor who will hold you accountable. These points are your framework. Start with the first one today. Write out your goal and your first step. Risks and warnings. The main pitfalls. Retreating into gloom, the desire to control everything, an unwillingness to share responsibility. What helps? Delegation, decision-making rules, deadlines. For large expenses and emotional decisions, postpone them for 48 hours to check your motivation. 2026 gives Scorpios the chance to transform from controllers into creators. Maintain depth, but follow a plan. Act boldly, maintain boundaries, and invest in resilience. Subscribe, like, and turn on notifications. There are many star signs ahead.